Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. It is week 28. The FIFA World Cup has had its fair share of controversies, happy endings, and sad continuations, I suppose, if you want to put it that way. But we're nearing a fantastic finish, so I'm going to let the other two gentlemen take it away.
July 6th, Portugal versus Spain. The quarterfinals.
No Portugal versus Argentina final.
No. Spain takes the win 1-0 with a goal in the 90 plus 3 minutes.
Oh, tiebreaker at the end.
Yeah. And then a well-deserved shellacking.
Yeah, I mean, like,
from
I
Belgium
wanted
versus
the
USA.
States to lose as a Canadian, but at the same time, kind of like, I was happy with how the host countries have been doing this year, and then they all decided to just crap out in the round of 16.
Hey, I say well-deserved, not for the sake of that they're America. For the sake of that they had a red card repealed.
Oh, yeah, that whole thing. Man, I was
For
living
that
a good
match.
life. I nearly forgot about that whole thing.
So I would say well-deserved for that one, at least.
I love the memes that came of it, though. There were like Belgian fans and just sort of like FIFA fans being like, wait, like 3 hours after the game, wait, the game's not over. Trump could still decide to, change FIFA's rules that if you lose, you win.
Yeah.
The memes that came out of this were great.
So all three host countries eliminated in the round of 16. Still made it to the round of 16.
I mean, they still did very well for themselves. I mean,
Canada going from scoring their first ever point at World Cup to making it to the round of 16 without their captain.
If I remember correctly, Canada was ranked outside the top 30 pre-tournament.
Yeah.
And are now ranked, I think, top 15?
16.
Top 16. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
great number 16 in the world.
Great jump from the boys.
July 7th, Argentina versus Egypt. This one I was very mad about. Like, I was that, 40-year-old man screaming at the TV.
Let's just say for the Argentinian fans, congratulations on this win. But there's a lot, and I mean a lot of controversy on this win.
Egypt was leading 2-0 up until the 67th minute, where a goal was let in. Goal was fine. Everyone was okay with that one. And then Egypt had a goal denied due to a foul that happened about 30 seconds prior to the goal.
That's it really, the foul
on the other side of the field.
Yeah, so in the rules, it's if a foul is committed by the opposing team and it results in a goal, the goal should be disallowed.
Which makes sense. It was still a bit controversial, but it makes sense. It's within the rules.
Yeah.
They VAR'd it, they disallowed the goal. That's fine. Egypt is still leading 2-1. The second goal by Messi. It was a great goal, honestly, from just inside the box.
That's Messi. Does he ever not do great goals, honestly?
Exactly. Like, it was top bins from a volley, right? Like, amazing goal, equalizes the game. Now, in the 90 plus 6th minute.
So basically, in retrospect, the 2 goals to tie it up were not the problem.
No. It was the third one.
It was the game-winning goal.
It was the game-winning goal, which is essentially a mirror situation of Egypt's disallowed goal. There was a foul in the penalty box for Egypt. And it was very clearly a foul, which then led to a fast break happening and Argentina scoring the goal.
Now, there's a lot of talk, and it happens in the NHL, and even in the NBA, and Chris can probably agree with me on here, that there's no favoritism with the refs with specific players, but like
this is clearly
there's like you watch games sometimes and you're like, you wouldn't have won this game if the refs didn't make so many calls for you, kind of deal.
Yeah. Like it was essentially the mirror situation of the disallowed goal of Egypt.
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, they had a
A foul,
foul in
which
their-
led into a fast break.
Yeah.
So the foul was committed at the start of the build-up for that goal. So it should have been disallowed. As an example of earlier in the same match.
Yeah. So
And it should have been a penalty awarded to Egypt, honestly, because it was inside the box.
yeah. Now the other thing also is I just feel like maybe they need to change the way the game is being refed, or maybe add a ref or two more, like have a ref on both.
The thing is, the referee was right there when the foul happened.
Yeah.
He was literally standing 5 feet away from that foul looking at the ball.
Yeah, there's not much you can do with that, honestly.
But here's the thing about adding a second referee. It's not just a case of being able of like more like field coverage in terms of making calls, but it's also having another person on the officiating staff with the same amount of authority to actually have conversations with about calls.
Yeah.
Because
Like-
the issue right now is that you have your leading official at the top, and then your two linesmen are basically just, for lack of a better word, are just sort of like subservient. to
Yeah.
these calls.
Suggestions.
Yeah, they're suggestions at best. So having a second proper official, at least as a way to minimize, I
Maybe
guess,
a-
sort of like ill-advised calls,
Mm-hmm.
isn't a terrible idea.
Yeah, because like, if we just go by example of that game, Argentina got a VAR for that goal, that Egypt scored that was disallowed. Why did Egypt not get one?
Mm-hmm.
Because once you look at the replay, even without the VAR's technology, you can clearly see that was a foul.
Yeah. Speaking of VAR and just replay technology, I feel like that's a topic we're going to have to get into in a little bit. We'll get through the scores first, but it's
Yeah.
something I want us to talk about a little bit.
And then the second match of the day, Switzerland versus Colombia. This was a bit of a surprise. Switzerland took the match in penalties 4-3.
4-3.
Yeah, 4-3
Well, in the penalties.
in the penalty.
It was 0-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0-0. Then the penalty scoring was 4-3. Honestly, kind of a bit of a slumber fest.
Yeah,
Well,
It was
I was
very-
kind of surprised because, like, I was looking at the odds and everything, and like Colombia
Colombia
was
had an 8.
supposed-
It was 80-20.
Yeah, it was they were supposed to win this.
Yeah.
And
This-
like not tightly either.
No, this was supposed to be a 2-3 sort of match.
Yeah. So
But
it's pretty impressive the fact that they were
Yeah.
able to stay that way and make it so that they gave themselves a fighting chance, and then showed in the penalty kicks that, hey, it ain't chance. We know how to shoot better, I guess.
Yeah.
It's funny that you say it ain't chance, because I was about to say the exact opposite thing.
it is chance.
Of the fact that Switzerland managed to push this to penalties made this a 50-50 game.
Yes.
It turned it from an 80-20 game into a
Yeah.
just straight up
And-
50-50.
Actually, I will admit, yeah, you were right on that.
Yeah.
But, like you said, 80-20. So technically speaking, Colombia, so like it was like 80 Colombia 20. And now
Yeah.
you made a penalty kick. Penalty kick is 50-50. And like you can see it nowadays. Like you have Neymar with his shuttle step.
Mhm.
You have Ronaldo with his little twist of the hip to try to. They
As
get
well as his
technical.
first step that makes the ball bounce a bit
Yeah.
Yeah.
to turn it into a half
Yeah.
volley.
Yeah.
Like, yes, there are some players that are experts at it, especially at the top level. But once you get to these professional levels, it's so close.
Oh yeah.
Because
yeah.
I mean, I feel for soccer goalies in this specific instance.
The amount of pressure.
It's not just the pressure, but the expectation for you to make a save on a shot that 99% of the time you're not going to be even close to, even if you guess right. it's like
First of all, you're guessing.
yeah, it's like, guys, why are we doing this? We should just play another 30 minutes of golden goal time instead of this. Like, this is stupid.
But it's going to stay that way because tradition.
Yeah. I mean, I have no issue with it saying that way. I just feel bad for goalies. Genuinely.
I
Uh,
honestly like the penalty kick.
I like penalty kicks too. It's hilarious sometimes.
Oh no, it's great. It's super like
And,
it's competitive. It's entertaining.
You get
and
into the
everything.
statistics of it, right?
Yeah.
And then you realize that the goalies on their water bottles sometimes have like stats written down.
Oh yeah, they have stats
For-
for each player.
And how many times where they've shot and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's just the funniest thing ever to seeing a goalie's face when the player doesn't shoot where the
Yeah.
stats say.
But that's the other thing is that there was a video I saw weeks ago about I don't remember what league it was in, but it was some domestic league and it was a penalty kick. And a guy tried that whatever that chip shot is called
Yeah.
into a goalie that is known for not guessing but for trying to beat the shot. And then
And he's just standing there and catching it.
yeah, and then went into a whole breakdown of like literally the worst goalie you could try to fake
Yeah.
out because he's trying to guess, like
Yeah.
trying to predict it. So it's really funny looking at some of these World Cup goalies and stuff like that. And yeah,
Mm.
there's some goalies that will have the stats. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm just gonna throw my body this way, and if he kicks it the other way, whatever. That's 5% of the time.
But there's
But-
even some goalies too that will watch hours and hours of
Oh, yeah.
video just to see hip movement, shoulder rotation, even like eyes of like I'm looking over here, but
yeah.
like it's insane
All
how
to
some
give
of
them-
these athletes prepare themselves.
Like how technical it gets.
all to give themselves that extra 0.5%.
Yeah. Now,
If that.
before we keep going on these, we still have some scores to cover, so
Yeah.
let's get back on track, and then we can.
July 9, quarterfinal starts, France versus Morocco. France takes the win, 2-0,
Yeah.
very handedly, expected. July 10th, Spain versus Belgium, 2-1, closer than I expected.
I mean, Belgium made a pretty good run of it
Yeah.
this tournament.
July 11, Norway versus England.
The Hatsune Miku custody battle continues.
The custody battle continues. England takes the win 2-1. Now, here's a bit of a controversy about this one.
A bit. A bit. This is not a bit of a controversy.
Me and
This
Chris
is a
watched
very
this game, and
this
he
is
was
a
I
very
watched-
large controversy.
They benched Haaland.
Oh, that's not even the controversy me and Chris were talking about.
Which one are you guys talking about?
We're talking about the England goal that was scored off
Oh,
of
yeah.
the fact that Norway's goal kick hit one of the freaking wires
Oh, yeah.
and then fell down. And then
That's a
England scored.
dead ball.
Yeah, that should have
In-
been just called a dead
In
ball.
any other match, that's
you
a dead
want
ball.
you want to tell Bellingham that?
It should A, be a dead ball. B, FIFA has gone on record to say trust the technology. I'm sorry, when your technology picks up
A hair.
touching the ball, but can't pick up the ball smacking a wire, I don't trust your technology at all. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it most definitely detected it. They just went delete.
Yeah, so the whole game's controversial, just entirely.
Oh, there is a bigger one that's gonna come up later that I have as like a fact. But yeah, controversial game. Norway loses 1-2.
I'm still upset about it. I was really hoping Norway would take it.
They
all
also
away.
benched Haaland in the 110th minute.
Well, yeah. Well, he's played 110 minutes.
Yes, but he's still your best chance at scoring a goal.
your
in the
your
last
FIFA
10
life
minutes.
is on the line.
Yeah, but still, like I understand it.
I mean, maybe there's some like background injury that happened and
That
like,
hasn't been reported, but
that-
like
that. I
But-
understand.
So there's a video, and this I won't point names. I'll just say what it is, and everybody will know who it is. There is an athlete that should have made a pass, but didn't make a pass.
oh yeah,
And it seemed to have happened twice. But he went on record after an interview saying, "Look, we're 2-goal hungry scorers, and well, he doesn't have a goal in the FIFA. Meanwhile, Haaland had 7. Haaland was also not like covered. That would have probably be a sure goal in my opinion, but it could have been that maybe Haaland was just getting frustrated on the field, and the coach saw that he just wasn't playing his best soccer and decided, look, you need a break. Like, I know it's on the line here, but like, I can't have you making a potential big mistake and putting us out, right?
I don't like it. I don't like the decision. I'm sure there's reasoning to it. I'm just not going to agree with the reasoning. That's just where I stand on it.
The second match of the day, Argentina versus Switzerland. Argentina take the win 3-1.
I mean, that was expected.
That
The
was
fact that
expected.
Switzerland's even here is a miracle.
That was expected. Earlier today on the recording day, semifinals match happened.
France versus Spain.
The French lost.
Well, like before that, like just leading into this, people were talking about like, oh, the last time Spain and France, played again.
It was a 5-4.
Yeah,
the scoreline.
5-4 screamer.
And at one point, around 57-minute mark of that match,
wasn't France up 4-0 or something?
France was up 4-0.
Yeah. Now we look at today. 2-0.
2-0. Snooze fest.
Oh wow. Okay.
Mm.
In terms of goals, in terms of balls getting into the back of the net, sure.
Maybe a snooze fest for France, but Spain was on it.
Well, yeah, it was essentially unstoppable object versus immovable wall.
The snooze fest part about this was that Spain threw one right hook and knocked France out immediately, and they were snoozing.
Basically.
Yeah. France's front line decided not to show up.
Yeah.
Like they have a headshot in the four that are on like the forwards. And just none of them just.
Well, no, I mean they left
could do anything.
They left their defensive line and their goalie just out to dry.
Mm-hmm.
Like even for most of the time that Spain had possession in the penalty box,
yeah,
France's strikers and sort of like forward midfields weren't coming back.
Yeah,
they were just spectators on the field.
Mm-hmm. They were like my beer league soccer team.
Your beer league soccer team, yeah. Hey, Miggy, go run for this. But why aren't you running?
One other controversy about this match, though, is they changed the ball entirely.
Explain.
So, Adidas, the company that provides the balls for the FIFA tournament.
Yeah, Adidas.
Yeah. They're known to change the design, like the pattern on the ball for the semifinals onwards.
Okay.
This time, the inner sensors were also changed.
Okay.
The previous sensor was removed and thrown out, and they put in a new one for offside detection.
Okay.
For offside detection?
Yeah. Better offside detection rather than just the touch sensor that they had.
Oh, like the pinky toe. Yeah.
So then how does that work? Does the sensor just like tell you when
the ball is?
Like where the ball was last touched before, looking at the video to see if the guy's passed? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right, sure, whatever.
It's just that the players that are already out of the tournament, the teams that are already out of the tournament are saying, why are we changing the ball in the semis and not just having a consistent ball throughout the entire tournament?
Okay, but based on what you said, they usually change it for the semis.
They only change the outwards pattern and the color and stuff.
Oh, they only change the outside. Okay.
But the inner workings of the ball was also changed for the semis as well.
Was the weight distribution or weight changed drastically?
That hasn't been reported yet, but the sensor change was. So
okay.
They aren't calling foul play. They're just like, why are we doing it?
It's a little bit of comme ci, comme ça.
Yeah, because here's my thing. Like, if the sensor change doesn't actually change anything to the how the ball works, behavior of the ball, then there's nothing to really complain about or even come see come saw.
They're just questioning it.
Yeah,
it's just like, okay,
it's
we're putting in a new sensor at the semis mark.
If it comes out that the weight distribution was changed, then I'm kind of like, okay, that's a little weird. But at the same time, both teams are playing with the same ball, right? It's not like basketball where it could be like, oh, their rim is an 1/8 of an inch shorter or some BS like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, the ball is the same.
The ball is
both teams.
Yes.
So, regardless, speaking of offside, poor Lamal, what? Should have been a 3-0 game, as you and I were talking about before we even recording. And the kid, okay, I hated this.
He got kicked in the ass.
I hated this replay because he was offside.
Yeah.
But They let the play go on. He got the ball. He beat the defender. He beat the goalkeeper. And then the
And
ref was like, "Oh yeah, you're offside."
Like he let him celebrate and then went offside,
Like, I'm sorry. There is
crushing his hopes and dreams, dog.
there is nowhere in the rule book that's like, I'm sorry. If you knew he was offside, you call it dead. In what world do you just go? Let him believe. Let him feel
that
the
was just-
moment.
That was just a referee messing with us.
Yeah,
like,
but
I
that
swear.
that was purely a. I'm a hate
Like
on
the,
you.
like the referee does have like 20 seconds to report an offside, but like
Well,
Alright.
also you got your linesman, right?
Yeah.
He's the one though. So sometimes like the referee doesn't see it, but the fact that he got the ball, deked the guy, shot the goal, celebrated, and then it got called up. It's like
And then if you look at where the ref is during all of this,
Mhm.
the ref is
right there.
He's there the whole time. He knows what's going on, and he just let it happen.
Yep.
I was like, this young kid needs to feel it.
He needs to feel the despair of having his moment
Needs
taken
the
away.
trauma.
All right. So moving on, upcoming matches tomorrow from recording. So July 15th, England versus Argentina in the semis.
I think we know which team 99% of the world is cheering for.
England.
England. Now there is a bit of a controversy about this one
Oh,
too,
lovely.
because so
Air quotes
'Cause
controversy.
why not,
I
you know?
love air quotes
well,
controversy.
because it can't be proven.
Okay. So it's
It,
controversy.
there's stats to like back it up, but the controversy is essentially unfounded.
Oh, okay. So what
Uh,
is this controversy?
The referee, the main referee for that match.
Oh, I love referee controversy. Ooh, this is my favorite.
So the referee for that match officiates in MLS.
Okay.
Lionel Messi plays in the MLS under Inter
Yes.
Miami.
Yeah.
Messi has a 100% win rate with that referee.
Oh boy. Oh, this is good. This is good.
They're thinking that
Okay.
they're calling it as his favorite ref.
Okay. So it's controversy not because they can't prove anything.
Yeah.
But it's just that it's like, oh,
They can't prove anything, but they can prove it.
I can.
There's
make
no
the guess.
hardline facts or
Yeah.
proof, but like
Everybody
you can
sees it.
infer.
Everybody sees it. Everybody knows.
Yeah, so Messi has a 100% win rate
Yeah. No. Yeah. That
under
makes sense.
this ref.
That makes sense. I think. Well, I don't know. England, Argentina, without thinking about that route, this is a very even matchup.
It's a very even matchup, as well as it's a very historical matchup.
Yeah.
As the Argentinian second World Cup win under Maradona was against England in the finals.
Isn't that
The hand of God.
Yeah.
And plus, England hasn't won in 60 years.
Yeah.
No, I think England is due, especially looking at their
Lineup?
at their lineup and the competition. that
Harry
they've been
Kane,
facing.
Jude Bellingham, brother.
Like Argentina, you got Messi, you got all those guys, but they just came off a win against Switzerland. They just came off of a very iffy win against Egypt.
They barely won against Cabo Verde.
Right? Like they're coming into this probably very unprepared.
Now,
Is my guess.
Now, going backwards a bit, I forgot to mention this during the France versus Spain thing. I was expecting France to lose this strictly because of the fact that they were genuinely struggling against Paraguay.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
And the reason for that, for them being now, this is a bit of a weird phrasing that the French used, but they call it haram ball.
Okay.
Essentially, what Paraguay did was they put 11 men behind the ball.
Oh, so parking the bus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why France kind of struggled to score.
I mean, boo-hoo.
Exactly.
The team plays hyper defensive, and you're one of the top teams in the world with a supposed top
the
5
best
striker.
offense. The top 4, the 4 of their offense is the top in their respective role.
Yeah, it's like it's smart strategy. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So their coach was on broadcast and interviews slamming Paraguay team
Crimea
which is
River.
why the racism and all of that stuff happened with the Paraguayan ambassador and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, good old sports
But yeah,
politics.
they called it
bleeding
haram
into
ball, which was funny for me.
I mean, then they got their just desserts.
Yeah.
They lost to Spain, and they're going to play in the bronze
They're
medal
just
match.
desserts? I've never heard that in my life.
Have you not?
No.
That's a
Dude.
very common
Dude, that's such a
saying.
French thing, too.
Yeah.
Let them eat cake. Get their just desserts.
Let them. That's where it originates from.
You French fraud. Oh
Fraudulent
my
fake
God.
French.
I've heard a lot of French expressions. Those were,
That's so funny. But I mean, so France is going to play in the bronze medal match on July 18th again against, I'm assuming, Argentina.
Yeah.
And that is going to be the funniest match ever just because of how controversial both teams have been so far.
Yeah.
Everybody's not going to want either of them to win.
No. But for the Golden Boot, Mbappe is currently leading with 8 goals and 3 assists. Messi is in second place with 8 goals and 2 assists.
And a game in hand.
And a game in hand. Yeah. Actually, they both. France only has 1 left, and Messi has 2.
Well,
at least,
yeah,
at the very
right.
least.
Like France has played their
Yeah.
their semifinal matchup. Argentina still has yet to play it. So.
Yeah.
Jay, that's what a game in hand means. It means you got a game in hand. You got an extra game.
Oh, yeah. English is my 5th language. Fuck you.
It's okay.
Erling Haaland in 3rd place with 7 goals with nothing left.
May our meme king live in peace.
He did take a raccoon as a souvenir.
I did see it. I did see that picture. Yeah, him
Only
walking
Haaland.
off of the plane with a raccoon in hand.
And apparently people were trying to buy it.
I mean, yeah,
Of course.
you won't buy everything.
Bellingham with 6 goals and 1 assist with 2 games left. Harry Kane tied with Bellingham with 6 goals and 1 assist.
All of England's top 3 goal scorers don't play in the Premier League, by the way.
Yeah.
Of course.
Bellingham is in La Liga.
Yeah, there's 2 in La Liga and 1 in Bundes.
Yeah.
So there's that interesting fact for you.
The teams that are leading in goals scored is Argentina with 17, France in second with 16, Belgium with 14, England with 13, with a 3-way tie with Spain and Norway.
Sweet.
That is it for FIFA for this week, folks.
Gonna take us to the rugby corner real quick. All I have for rugby is the 2 tournaments going on. So in the Nations Championship, New Zealand beats Italy 47-17. France beats Australia 42-26. Ireland beats Japan 36-20. South Africa beats Scotland 42-28, and Argentina beats Wales 35-21. Now, there's a score I'm purposely leaving out here because I'm not sure if Miggy is quite mentally prepared for what this score is. I don't think either of the boys are
I
prepared.
just looked at it.
Yeah, so England, not only being, in the semifinals of FIFA, have also decided that, hey, we're a pretty good rugby team. And very politely tell Fiji,
Go
get
drink your
off their
water.
field.
Well,
Go drink your water, get off the field. It's not your day. England beats Fiji 73-8.
somebody get him some milk.
I think the on-field doctors had their hands full with helping Fiji through the emotional trauma of whatever the Englishmen just did to them.
Oh boy.
Yeah. The next set of games for the Nations Cup are all going to happen on July 18th. It's going to be New Zealand against Ireland, Japan against France, Australia against Italy, Fiji against Scotland, South Africa against Wales. That might be a bit of a blowout, and Argentina against England.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Whoever loses it's a revenge match for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have Argentina versus England on July 18th.
Wait.
Which will be the same day as the bronze medal match.
Oh no.
So the loser of England versus Argentina tomorrow in FIFA will be playing on the same day as this. Oh, international sports is going to be on fire for the next week.
Oh Lord.
Now moving over to the other tournament that we have going on in the rugby world, the World Rugby Nations Cup. Uruguay and Romania tie at 36. Georgia
Ties exists.
Yeah, draws exist
exist
in rugby.
in tournament play specifically.
Okay.
In tournament play in round of robin play.
Okay, so it's like the FIFA.
Yeah,
where
yeah, it's
You can have ties in the round robin, but once you get into the round of
Yeah.
16 and everything, then penalty kicks are.
funny enough, scoring and play time and all that stuff is very similar between soccer and rugby.
Okay.
Right? They both have timers that count up. They have 2 halves. You know, there's a weird amount of similarity between the two in terms of that. Georgia beats Samoa 33-12. Spain beats Tonga 32-19. Chile beats Hong Kong, China 38-17. USA beats Zimbabwe 31-15. And unfortunately, our Canadian boys did not have a good game. Portugal beats Canada 38-14.
Rigged.
Yeah, 100% rigged. I agree. Their next set of games will also be on July 18th. Samoa versus Romania. Uruguay versus... Yeah, that's going to be a fun match. Uruguay versus Hong Kong, China. Chile versus Georgia. Tonga versus Portugal.
Tonga time.
USA versus Spain.
Oh.
Oh Lord.
And Canada versus Zimbabwe. I'm still looking at that Argentina-England matchup from the Nations Championship. That happens to be on July 18th. Of all days.
No shot that's a coincidence.
Of all days it could have been on.
No shot that's a coincidence.
Oh, you're just gonna have national, the national players just texting each other from, like, FIFA and across and all that stuff. It's like, we're gonna win this game for you, brother! Good times. Skip. Excuse you. Well, that's all I have for rugby, unfortunately. There's not a whole lot going on other than
The
those two
corner's
things.
getting small.
The corner's getting small. It's okay.
It will expand to a mansion.
It'll be monstrously large next year during the Men's Rugby World Cup, which I'm very excited for.
Well, then moving on to tennis.
Yep. So Wimbledon has come to a close. So I learned a few things about tennis that it's not that I know tennis as the sport,
Yeah.
but not the players. It has been years since I paid any real attention to some of the players. I mean, the last time I really paid attention and there was a Canadian in the top 10, it was like Milos Raonic.
Yeah.
Or something. That was the last time I really paid attention. Turns out the Canadian boy Felix Auger-Aliassime is ranked 3rd in the world for men's.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought him going against Djokovic in the quarterfinals was
an underdog story.
An underdog story.
No. Djokovic is the underdog.
Yes, world ranking wise, Djokovic is the underdog, but also it is the original Joker. So it's no surprise that he beats Felix in 5 sets. Although, good on Felix for playing through to 5 sets.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
In the end, though, Yannick Sinner beats Alexander Zverev in 4 sets to win the men's singles. Over on the women's singles, Linda Noskova beats Karolina Muchova in 3 sets to win. Now, looking at the women's doubles, we had a Canadian girl in there, and she made it all the way to the finals. Our Canadian Gabriela Dabrowski,
that's a dope name.
That's a great name. Dabrowski coming down the lane. She was playing with her partner, Brazilian Luisa Stefani. They made it all the way to the finals. However, they did lose to Hanyu Guo and Kristina Mladenovic.
For some reason, I thought
MLA at the start of a name. I'm pretty good at saying names and pronouncing stuff, but MLA screws me up. Mladovic. They do lose them in straight sets.
Damn.
All I've got for Wimbledon right now, although Miggy, you did the other day tell me that we did have a Canadian in mixed singles, but
they didn't make it.
They didn't make it very far. But a Canadian making it far enough to that we can see them on the tables and sort of some of the bracket draws. But that's it for Wimbledon, and hopefully from here on out we can cover a bit more about some of these tennis grand slams and some of these
we won't cover the we might cover some big qualifiers if it comes to it. If there's a Canadian that's in it,
Yeah.
But like the little for lack of a better word, like friendlies that they have over
the
it.
smaller tournaments, we're probably not going to cover, but sort of like the big four.
Yeah.
The big four especially. But moving on to some motorsports.
MotoGP was on Sunday, July 12th at 6 a.m. The German race. Now, I know this track very well, as I've essentially watched every single race on it from MotoGP, and let me tell you, this was not close, considering to MotoGP standards.
I thought he was gonna, and let me tell you, this is close. No, he went the opposite way with it.
Marc Marquez with a 40-minute and 53-second.
Marc Marquez, call that boy Eminem.
Well, yeah. With 40 minutes and 53 seconds on his race time, in first place. Second place, Ai Ogura with 1.996 second behind.
Okay.
Not too bad.
MotoGP standards, it's like an entire 4 bikes length.
I was about to say, with how short their vehicles are, and with the fact that a race only takes, the top guy 45 minutes,
Yeah,
almost a whole 2 seconds isn't as close as
you would like think.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
2 seconds you would think like he's like 2 frames behind, but no, 2 seconds he's at the last turn.
Yeah.
I mean, fair, yeah. You right.
Our brains do not process.
The third place are Fernandez. I think his name is Ruiz Fernandez. Yes. 5 seconds behind first place.
Okay, so a couple of splits.
And fourth place, Acosta with 7.6 seconds behind, and J. Martin with 11.3 seconds behind. Now, we are more than halfway through the season for MotoGP, so I'm just gonna name off the standings for the championship race.
Okay.
J. Martin, the 5th place in the German race, is leading the board with 208 points. Ai Ogura in 2nd place with 194.
Okay, so it's still tight.
Oh, the top 5 is 1 race win away.
Okay, that's good. Because there's some years, man, that's like between first and even second, it's like
70
races.
places.
Yeah, it's like 3 races that you gotta finish first and you have to finish last.
Yeah. No, the top 5 for MotoGP at least is within 1 race margin, 1 podium margin of each other.
Okay. Yeah.
We like a competitive, not finish to the season, but we like, at least it being competitive mid-season.
Yeah, so
there are years where you got guys running away.
Yeah, Marquez, Eminem. With 190 points in 3rd place.
That's my driver.
Mbazecchi with 186 in 4th place, and FD Giovanni, with 184.
Okay,
in 5th.
I swear that name makes him sound like a painter or something in his spare time. Like, I swear. This guy probably races and then goes home and draws a masterpiece or something.
Probably. With 6th place being, relatively far behind with 159.
Okay, so
they're still within 2 races, but still
the top 4 are doing
top 5.
Top 5, sorry, are very tight, and then you kind of start to have separation after.
Yeah.
That. Okay.
So with 11 races left in the season, looking like a tight championship.
Okay. What we like.
There was no F1 over the weekend.
No Verstappen story.
No Verstappen story. No
me crying over Alonso.
No you crying over Alonso this time. But next week we are coming in with the Belgian Grand Prix at 7 a.m.
I'm not watching that. I'm not waking up for that. Are you kidding me?
On what? Monday?
On a Sunday.
Oh, yeah, I ain't waking up.
No.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I can put it on the radio at work. That's about it.
No. And there's not even any reruns of the race either.
No, that race is going to be done before I even get to work on Sunday too.
Yeah,
so I won't even be able to put it on a TV.
The rest, the thing is, the rest of the year, all of the races start on a Sunday at 7 a.m.
Okay, the starting on a Sunday is fine.
Fine.
I mean, they've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
Right? But why does it have to be at 7 a.m. our time?
The only ones that start at our like regular time are the United States, Mexican, Brazilian, Las Vegas, and Abu Dhabi.
And Canadian.
No, Canadian's done already.
Oh, you're talking about what's left.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
There's four Grand Prix left that start at normal our time, which
So-
is like 11 a.m.
I
to
was
2
gonna say,
p.m.
so what, 8:30?
11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah, okay. You know, I'll take it. I can work with that.
But yeah, the rest of them all start at 7 a.m. Kind of annoying.
Nah.
But that is it for motorsports.
So, our lovely end to the international episode.
No.
Or no?
There's esports.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Oh yeah,
I was about to say, that is our lovely end.
that is our lovely end.
Let's run that back.
You
Go
know,
right ahead.
I don't think I'd ever hire you for a soundbite guy on a replay. Not yet. Maybe with some work. No, esports and League of Legends.
Mm-hmm. That happened.
Yeah, that happened. So the mid-season invitational tournament is over. And I think if I said that we had a number of upsets, I feel like that's an understatement.
Well, to start us off, G2 beat T1 3-1.
Yeah.
First time in 7 years.
Yeah, that was rough to watch for both of you and I, because I mean, you was a T1 fan,
Yeah.
that was just rough. But the entire stream was just because G2 went up 2-0. So the entire stream was just, oh, T1's never been outside the top 4 in an international tournament. Oh, but G2 has never gotten reverse swept at an international tournament. Oh, but G2 hasn't won in 70 years. So we're all sitting there going, okay, so somebody's breaking history.
Yeah.
like somebody's
History's
crying.
being destroyed.
Somebody's crying.
To follow that up, BLG swept, I would say, HLE 3-1, even though HLE took a game.
Yeah, that series didn't look close.
No.
I feel like BLG could be like a brand for like shorts or something. I don't know why.
They do sell short.
Like-
they do sell sportswear.
BLG shorts.
I mean, BLG as sort of like an advertisement or just sort of like a branding, honestly, kind of sick.
I mean, their logo's sick, too.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying, right? Like BLG as like a branding scheme, sick. Forget your league team. Just go to like brandwear.
And the fact that their full form version is also really funny. Billy Gaming.
Oh yeah, it's even better. Yeah, Billy Gaming. They're great. But yeah, no, they 3-1 HLE.
I don't think that would roll off the tongue. Billy Gaming shorts.
I mean, it's their media platform in China, like YouTube here. So
Honestly, I'd get a pair of
Billy
BLG
Gaming.
shorts,
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
And it could say just Billy along the waistband.
Well, the thing is, in my language, Billy, like Billy, the word
Yeah.
Billy, translates to cat.
You know what? I'm vibe with it. Now going back to the lower bracket, Lion properly sweeps TSW,
Yeah.
convincingly sweeps. I will give a bit of foreshadowing. I am impressed by this Lion team.
Oh yeah.
Very much so.
Like a lot of people who were like, still coping that EU was better than NA,
Yeah.
got just smacked in the face.
Yeah. So BLG is waiting in the finals for
Yeah.
whatever comes out of its lower bracket. So G2, after beating T1, goes against Lion, gets swept by Lion.
3-0. It did not look close.
No, I can't, like, I want to sit here and be the humble competitor and be like, oh, you guys gave it. No, it wasn't close.
It was worse than when, like, it looked worse when BLG beating Lions 3-0.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and watching Lion sweep G2 like this makes me feel even worse for you as a T1 fan, because T1 lost to the same G2.
Well, if you look at it historically, right?
Mm-hmm.
G2 can beat LEC, like LCK and LPL teams at an international. They can beat them. Like, they're close to them.
Oh yeah, I mean they did
But
very well.
they
for
just
whatnot.
face plant into NA teams for whatever reason.
I don't know, man.
The reason for that, I will say, the biggest reason is the Big Dokes.
Yes.
He is 5-0 against G2
Well, here's the thing. Like,
at international.
like you look at that matchup, it's all about top lane.
Yeah.
Like I will hate on Broken Blade until the day I die.
Yeah.
I will give it to him. He had a great series against T1. But that's because T1 was a team that was good enough where his weird counter picks actually mattered.
Yeah, like Kled. T1 has never played against Kled.
No, but you go into Lion, a team that's just saying, hey, Dokla, live.
And
Optional.
and Big Dokes will just hide into his base and just go, peace.
Like Broken Blade's playstyle meant nothing, so he was just useless. And then just
You have Berserker in the ADC role.
I mean, Berserker was just better and more consistent. And Hansama, I love the guy because he played in NA, but he's so inconsistent. And when he's bad, he's bad.
Oh yeah.
And he was bad for 3 games. Now, going on,
Lion versus Hanwha.
Lion were up 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
They nearly won this, and then I think they just pissed their pants out of nervousness.
No. Zeus decided to wake up.
Yeah, pissed their pants out of nervousness because a Greek god decided to come down and say, I am incarnate.
He just locked in blind Swain.
Yeah.
Like, I know, Mickey, you don't understand the significance of that.
Oh, I'm making it a point where 1 week I'm just gonna decide to do a bunch of research on League and not tell you guys and have a secret folder, and then y'all are gonna talk and I'm gonna be like, yeah, how about this? And y'all are gonna just look at me shocked.
Miggy, I want to hold both your hands and stare you lovingly in your eyes. And I mean this in the most kind and respectful way. If you manage to do enough research in a week that you know what all this is and what's going on,
I haven't been.
I will give you my bachelor's degree.
I will go to a university chairman and say, put this man on research because he finds everything. There's so much to know, unfortunately.
Well, in layman's terms, Swain is not a pick or not a play that you do out of just anywhere. He just showed up out of left field and went, yeah, so I'm going to 5v5 you and you can't win.
It's like a switch hitter coming up to bat, and instead of swinging, he just decides to spear the baseball with his bat, and it still somehow goes out of the park. That's essentially what this is. This man picked the champion that should never have even seen the light of day on professional play, not in this state, and went, I'ma still whoop you on.
But yeah, so games 4 and 5, Hanwha Life just smacked them. But
Yeah,
it still looked close.
It still looked close, but yeah, it was just Zeus just putting Lion in such a bad spot to the point where they had to force something, and then just LCK team fighting kind of just
Took
did them
over. Yeah.
and then the rematch.
The rematch, BLG, Hanwha Life.
Hanwha manages to win 3-2, I think is the right word.
Game 5 looked a lot more Hanwha favored.
Yes, but leading up to it, I really thought BLG
The
was
2 games that BLG won,
they didn't feel close.
they didn't feel close. And the one game that Hanwha won was because of a BLG mistake.
Yeah.
But then games 4 and 5, 4 was really close, and the 5th one was just a slap.
I feel like BLG lost this.
Yeah.
As opposed to Hanwha winning. But after all that, Hanwha wins MSI.
Zeus and Zeka become the first 2 people to win all 3 international titles.
That's crazy to me that, like, the other guys on that T1 team, like Faker, Owner, and Carrier, are still missing
An MSI
that
title.
MSI title.
Well, they're also missing.
Crazy
They're
to me.
also still missing more than 1 domestic title.
Yeah, no,
They only have 1 domestic title.
that's crazy to me. Actually, it's
Absolutely crazy, bonkers, man.
Oh yeah, just blows my mind. Blows Miggy's mind.
It's
Mostly because he doesn't
it's
know
essentially a
Fortnite.
team of Shohei Ohtani's going, yeah, we lost.
That already happens.
Yeah, but it's like a team of Shohei Ohtani's being super good throughout the regular season and then consistently losing in the second round.
The Leafs.
Yeah, Yeah, it's very much like that. It's very much like that. But then if you take this like team of Shohei Ohtani's to, the biggest
the World
international-
Series.
yeah, like right, they win that every time. But like these smaller things, they just they just don't do it.
Well,
I don't know if it's out of like boredom or if they're just like we don't care. But like,
Faker doesn't care enough. He's got enough titles. But
dude, I mean, he's old by esports terms, and he is set for multiple lifetimes.
yeah.
Multiple of his and his family's lifetimes.
But the fact that he's still competing.
I mean, I respect the guy.
Yeah, like
I really
he's
do.
still the milestone to beat.
Yeah, I still respect him. But I think that about does it for
For
our
the-
international episode this week.
Yeah.
We
Next week is gonna be fire.
Well, yeah, I am very much looking forward to the discussions we're gonna have on those FIFA matches.
Oh, I'm gonna have essays prepared. dog.
I'm going to want to say stuff that I'm probably going to regret in the moment, but I'll cross that bridge when I burn.
We
it.
can
If
watch
you
it.
say something too wild, there's
Ooh, I
post.
need to put that on the shirt. I'll cross that bridge when I burn it. That goes great on a shirt.
It's like
Yeah.
Seamus from Harry Potter,
Oh,
isn't he? No, that was Longbottom.
Yeah, that's on bottom. Isn't it?
regardless, Jay, I think you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Miggy, you got anything you want to discuss? You good? I'm good. We're going to turn the mic off and give you guys off to a good weekend.
Yeah.